Hey Loxal, my name is UCCL, but you can call me Tio, and welcome to a new YouTuber tag. Okay, so I decided I should make a new YouTuber tag now, as I've been on this channel for about 4 months now, a little over 4 months, uploading every weekday, 5 days a week. Or at least, most of the time it has been once a day, sometimes it's been a little bit late. Anyway, so what is your name, is the first question. My name is Tor Odin, or as English-talking people would say, Thor Odin, which is the two Norse gods. And why my mom called me that, I don't know, but she's somewhat kind of, well, frightened up in some regards, I guess. But I really like the name, so that's my name. So where are you from? Okay, so on top of my very, very Norse name, I was also born in Norway, which is kind of the big Viking country, aside from Sweden. So yeah, Norway. And on top of that, the northern parts of Norway, which makes it even more Vikingish, considering it's, well, winter here pretty much all the time. And how tall are you? Going on with the Viking thing here, I'm as tall as a Viking would be, which isn't very tall at all. In meters, I'd be 1.60, or 1 meters and 60 centimeters, or for those who would want to hear that in inches and ounces and the imperial system, I would be, let's search, 5.249, or if we're rounding down, we're about 5.2. But if we round up, we're 5.2. So, yeah, we're not very tall at all. Okay, so the next question is, how many siblings do you have? I don't have any siblings at all, and it's not because I killed them or ate them, it's because I had a mother that kind of asked me if I wanted a brother or a sister, where I said no. And she listened, for some reason. So I've been a lonely child ever since I, well, came out of my mother's hoo-hoo. Or vagina, if you want me to say the word. Okay, so the next question is this your first channel? No, it's not my first channel. I actually started out with a music channel where I just very rarely uploaded covers, guitar covers, and some of my own songs, as I previously have been a musician, playing different instruments and being in studio very often just to, well, create music. Next question. What is your channel about? Okay, my channel is pretty much about me playing games, let's plays, and I will also make a different series. I have like 4 or 5 different concepts that I will manage to put into this channel when I get the time to do it. So when we get to that, we will get to that, and from there on I'll see how it goes moving on. So why should anyone subscribe to your channel? Why should anyone subscribe to my channel? Why should anyone subscribe to my channel? Why should anyone subscribe to my channel? I don't even know. Why would anyone subscribe to anyone's channel? It's because it's a personality. And as for me, I'm myself, so I can't, like, tell you why you should watch me, because I'm just me, you know. I don't freaking know. Next question. Where do you see yourself and your YouTube channel in 5 years? I see myself pretty much right here I am now, or in another house or whatever. And the YouTube channel I see on the page on my YouTube channel. That's pretty much where I see it. I don't know what to expect from it, or where it will go, or where it can go, or so on. So I don't really know where to see myself in 5 years from now, or this channel. It would be really lovely to have a following, or a little bit of a following at least, so that, well, you know that people watch your stuff or are enjoying your stuff because you are doing what you like to do best. And yeah, okay, so what inspired you to make YouTube videos? So, other YouTubers obviously inspired me to make YouTube videos, but what inspired me to be creative, as I will turn this question around to, is me. I've always been a creative person, and I've always liked to be doing creative things. Like, I've been a musician, I've played different instruments, and I've learned to master pretty much a decent couple of instruments at least, and I've learned to sing, write texts, and I've always been somewhat of a writer. And I pretty much write everything I do on this channel as far as when it comes to vlogs at least. And when it comes to the things I will do with the other types of videos, like, well, the ones that aren't Let's Plays. Anyways, next question. And who are your favorite YouTubers? Oh jeez, if you want me to say all of my favorite YouTubers, you'd have me scrolling a huge list of them throughout this video, but I guess you could look at my subscription. No, wait, the ones I'm subscribed to see who I like to watch, because those are the ones I watch on a regular basis. Okay, so what does your username mean? Okay, my username is TOCCL, and that's how I start off the intro. But the username means TO, as in me, Tor Odin, and the CCL stands for couldn't care less, and I'll go into great detail on that in another video. I think I'll do that for the either 100 subscribed one, 500 or 1,000 subscribed stuff, just to get in a very detailed, well, why and how that came to be. Okay, so what's the best thing about YouTube? To me, the best thing about YouTube would be that you can interact with so many people that you wouldn't be able to without it. Or you would be able to, but you'd have to do that through another type of media. The other thing is that I really like the concept of actually coming to a channel every day, like a TV channel, but on your computer, with more freedom. You can do that on your phone and so on, everywhere you are, and you can always feel somewhat at home, just watching the YouTubers you really like and watching the people you like doing things that they love. Plus that you see other people building a future on the concept that they are making videos that they enjoy making, or so on. Something I also have to mention is that I think the communities on YouTube that are potentially made and are made in, well, just as simple as the comment section is freaking great. People can get married through the comment section, and that has happened. Or at least it has on 9gag, but it's the same concept. It's a community that, well, people meet each other, and that's just incredible to me. And so for the next one, what's the worst thing about YouTube? The worst thing about YouTube is, I would say, the drama that it has caused and the lives that it has ruined. And that's pretty much the same for every community. Things can turn for the worse, and that's just really sad. So I think that would be the worst thing about YouTube. As well as the changes that happens on YouTube that just aren't very good for anyone. Like, anyone. And, well, shit. Shit gotta happen if it gotta happen, you know, but shit. Okay, next question. So what are your goals when it comes to YouTube? First of all, the goal would be to have fun, as I am. And that's my first goal whatsoever, and that's my main goal, because I want to have fun. I want to enjoy what I'm doing and enjoy making the videos that I am. And if we're gonna go with a far-stretched goal that everyone would want to, and so on with the entire concept of YouTube, I guess it would be to be able to survive and live off what you're doing. And it wouldn't really have to be that much either, just enough so that you could eat and survive and consistently make videos. And that's what I would really love to do. Simple as that. So, any advice for new YouTubers? Okay, any advice? I'm fairly new to this myself, but considering all the things that I didn't know before I started making videos consistently, I'd say that for a new YouTuber, you should make a schedule. Find out when and where you will put out videos, or at least find out what you're going to make videos about first, and then figure out a schedule on when to actually make videos. Because people want to get to your channel and see your content, and knowing that you will be able to upload on the days that you say you are, because people are expecting the things that you make them expect, so to say. Other than that, I'd say you should learn to edit. Really. Spend some time on learning to edit both your videos, of course, and your thumbnails. An attractive thumbnail is a key to people actually clicking into your videos. Though I don't have many subscribers myself, and I don't have a lot of views, but it would really not help if I didn't create content that was edited or thumbnails that wouldn't be edited. And another thing would actually be to make a script for your videos, because if you have a script to follow, it will maybe be easier for you to actually get through whatever you're going to do. And it will maybe give you ideas or pinpointers throughout what you're making to make good content. And if you get used to doing that constantly, you will probably get to a point where this becomes so second nature to you that videos won't be a problem anymore, or talking won't be a problem anymore, or, well, making the videos itself won't be a problem anymore. I mean, I've been doing this for about 4 months, and editing at first took hours upon hours because I was so fresh and so new, and I really sucked at what I was doing, so I spent hours upon hours, whatever, I just said that before. Anyways, doing that. And as of now, I have gotten a schedule about it, and I'm doing it kind of swiftly now compared to when I was doing it back then. And so now I have more time to do other things that isn't editing or creating videos and thumbnails and so on. So just get used to, well, your programs of editing and the schedule that you have planned for yourself, I think. Another thing is, don't have huge expectations. If you're having huge expectations for your first video and it doesn't turn out well, you're gonna be very disappointed. But if you keep going and keep at it and keep making videos and do your best with what you're doing, you will eventually get some people that will follow you and subscribe to you and talk to you or write on your videos and thumb your videos up and so on. And that will probably, I'm saying probably, I'm not saying 100% of the time it will, but it will probably help out on your channel. But if it doesn't, you should probably look at your channel and see, what am I doing here that won't get any attention? And why is this not going as well? Why did that go well? Comparing yourself to yourself, so to say. Don't compare yourself to others. Or you could, but then you also have to... I don't even know what I'm gonna say there, but you can obviously compare yourself to others, but I would recommend not to do it because, well, you are yourself and no one else are you. So just keep on being you, if that makes any sense. And something else is that you should get acquainted with talking to your camera and not looking at your own screen of yourself. Wait a minute. Now that I'm doing it, I kind of see that my hair is messed up. Anyways, you should get acquainted with looking into the camera rather than on the screen, looking at yourself as you would do with a mirror, just to see how you're looking while you're doing things. And if you cannot stop looking at yourself while looking into the camera, you should probably turn that thing around so that you can't see yourself, making you have to look into the camera. I know I had to do that at first, actually. And another thing is to actually get comfortable with talking to your camera, because you're talking to a camera. However silly that sounds, you're talking to a camera, but if you like pretend that the camera is people, and you will eventually realize that the camera is actually people, considering, well, there are people on the other side of the camera. Even though it's not in real time, it's still people watching you when you're uploading. So that's another thing to, well, get acquainted with. And anything else in that, I don't really know what more to say. I'll probably have a lot more to say about advice for YouTube, and I can probably make a video on that later on, but for now I'm gonna say thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, as it would help tremendously, and as a real Viking would say, the chomps! And until next time, so long. 2 random members of your family loses 5 years each from their lives. Don't have the patience for any more than 150. That's my quota, that's my limit. So yeah, there you have that. Fuck! Well, though I planned on making a video where I show you every step of my day, or my usual day, as I would deem it. And I can probably make a video on that later on, but for now I'm gonna say